This is the new Schumacher Eclipse 6 LMP 12-scale car. My name is Robert, and in this video I'm gonna unbox it and have a look what's all inside of this box. But first, have a look at the box art. 4 times World Championship winning car. Great new design, great box art, and at the back all the new features and all the extra features that's on this car. I like the environmental friendly way boxing they use. Just a good wrapper around the box so they can reuse the boxes when a new car comes out. So to start off in the box, I'm going to start at the underside, and the first thing we see here is the new manual. A new color and a colorful, really detailed manual with all kinds of specs in there. And I like what they are doing. They're telling you what not to do, what to do, and there are also even race pro tips in there. The pro tips will tell you what to do and what you can change to alter the setup. There's even a great setup manual in there at the back, but even when building the car, you can already see they're explaining what you can change on some of the places of the car. It's a super highly detailed manual with everything you need to know. In the middle there's an exploded view, so if you need to have some spare parts or even option parts, everything is noted here. Some of these parts are mentioned kit build, KB, some of them are mentioned alloyed, some of them are mentioned titanium, some of them are mentioned steel, and so on and so on. All the option parts are also put there on the side, so everything you need and all the part numbers are shown. And then there's the track settings. The track settings are all the setup tips you need when you're at the track and you want to change the behavior of your car. And it's a great detailed setup tips, going from pod angle to front springs to front jack width, and so on and so on. A gearing chart and even the option parts shown with some pictures. At the end there's the spare parts list by part number and name, and we also find some setup sheets. There's a kit build setup sheet, there's a setup sheet from Ollie Payne, and one from Andy Murray, and another one from Ollie Payne. And at the back you can see a free setup sheet you can fill in yourself. New decals, of course, Eclipse 5 going to the Eclipse 6 needs new decals. The chassis is still the same, hasn't been changed from Eclipse 5, and is still the same chassis they used on the Eclipse 5, now for the Eclipse 6. So if you have a spare one, you can still keep it in your bag. And then there are 15 steps to follow. Schumacher provides a bag per step, so you won't have too many or too little parts on your plate when building. So I really like the fact that I have put all the parts you need in the bag, so you don't have to search for any parts. There's also a spanner in there, so you can screw everything on the chassis, and even all the 4 lipo stops for all the 4 lipo positions in your car are provided with this kit. So looking at all the steps, the top decks are there, the new front bumper is there with some actual aero parts you can put in there. You can put the extra carbon part in to change the under aero. There's the rear pod that has been changed. It has been shifted 1 mil to the left side, looking from the back of the car, so it's even better balanced with the motor. The new motors are lighter, so that needed a new balance. And the other thing I like is that the alloy parts are provided in their own wrapper, so they won't scratch or damage during transport. We got new front bearings, we got a new front beam and front end. We got the new rear axle. They have redesigned the axle with new rear hubs, and these rear hubs, the thread actually is still kind of floating in the center, and also the hub is fully split through, so it's absolutely 100% through when you run them, which is giving you more rear grip. The new front end is also a pretty awesome design. They've put the spring inside of this hub, so no debris or rubber will get there, and that's just great. It's a really innovative design. And after all these 15 steps, we even have a speed pack shims added extra, probably to have more adjustments on the front end. And after all the 15 steps, you find some adhesive for all the electronics that's also provided with it, and even a rubber band for the LiPo is there. And then there are some greases and oil left. And I like the fact that I put in the blue Loctite, the medium Loctite, to get all the screws fastened, but also the purple Loctite, the less heavy Loctite for the droop screw, is also provided there. And we have two oils, the 30K oil for the center damper and the 12K oil for the side dampers. And last but not least, the medium grease for new front end. So that's it, the new Schumacher Eclipse 6. I'm gonna start building mine right away and I can't wait to drive it on track. Have you ordered yours already?